I'm hiding in the bathroom because there's all kinds of noise and craziness going out there. But when I was arrested, I was only 18 years old, but I did have a bank account. The problem was I was the only one who had access to that bank account, and the bank wouldn't let me do transactions from the jail. So I could have gotten a power of attorney, sent it to somebody on the outside, got it all filled out. They could have then gone to the bank and do transfers for me. But that only works if I have somebody who could be my power of attorney, or even if I have somebody who understands that concept. And it happens all the time that people get locked up, they lose their apartment, they lose their car, they lose everything they have because they have no way to keep paying their bills because they can't go to work because they're in jail. And this is the main argument against cash bail, saying, hey, if you have enough money, you can get back out and continue your life and pay your bills and have your apartment and have your car. But if you don't have enough money, you're going to lose everything. You already obviously don't have a lot because you can't afford your bail. And it really creates kind of a two-tiered justice system because people who have money, people who have bank accounts, people who can be their power of attorney, they can hire attorneys, they can do all kinds of things, they can hire investigators, they can go above and beyond, they can kind of wear the prosecution out and get a better deal. Whereas somebody doesn't have that money, doesn't have that bank account, doesn't have that access, well, they're at the mercy of a public defender, they're at the mercy of what the prosecutor wants to give them. In many cases, they end up pleading guilty, even if they're not guilty. People are accused of false crimes or falsely accused of crimes, end up pleading guilty because it's the only way they can get back before they lose absolutely everything. And at the same time, the majority of the people who I saw locked up were guilty of the crime they were arrested for. Now, not everybody, maybe 80%, maybe 90%. I know some estimates on death row say 5% are actually innocent, larger numbers for the rest of the population. The point being, not everyone is guilty, and having a system that punishes that 5% or that 10% or that 20% and basically makes them lose everything or plead guilty is fundamentally unfair.